Okay, so I do have my three men here, and I'm extremely happy about it. Thank you so much. So let's begin with you, Mr. Stone, and let's ask you this, because you've been exploring our political situation in Mexico in certain ways that I think we could learn from. Of course, when the movie comes out, we're going to learn a lot. But what's the way? What could we do to fix this stupid situation? Because we're killing each other back there.
Well, you have a new president, and hopefully he will improve the situation, because the old president did not do a very good job, I'm afraid, of controlling this. He exacerbated the war. He made it a war. He went along with the Bush policy and the American policy, which is a war on drugs. You don't make war on drugs. You don't send the army in. For some people, it's a medical issue. It's a health issue. Drugs, marijuana in particular, can be healthy for you if you allow it to be. But if you misuse it and make it into a money-making crop and charge exorbitant amount of money, you run the risk of a lot of people getting killed. And they do kill each other for money. So it's basic arithmetic. Why don't we be smart about it? And America has a lot to do. 50% of the blame goes to America for declaring this war on drugs and sending a lot of money to Mexico and to America to fight it.
And the arms.
And the arms coming from America, and also the mentality, which is Americans want drugs. Why prohibit them from drinking alcohol? Why prohibit them from smoking tobacco? They will do it anyway, and they ain't gonna stop them. And they've been saying this since 1969, since I was in Mexico and got arrested back when Nixon was in office.
You were arrested in Mexico?
Not in the United States, but coming back from Mexico. And I was arrested, and they're saying the same thing. They're saying, you know, we can, the same amount of drugs and bigger amounts, more money, and just the amount of people are doing drugs in the United States, especially marijuana, which is very popular, by the way. Why? Because they like it and because they don't get hurt from it.
So
now his turn.
Your turn, Taylor. No, well, I mean, you know what you guys do on the movie. You make us understand that other side to it. Do you think there could be a whole situation around drugs without violence?
Yeah, I think, you know, that's my character is very much of that influence. Is just like the piece behind it, and you know, it's a beautiful plant, and if it's grown and used in the right way and medicinal, and it could be used in a positive way, you know, and I think, you know, my character enjoys the kind of craft behind the science of it. Yeah.
Taylor, is love the only real good reason to go to war for?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, that's quite simple on such an intense matter, but I think that's definitely a solid reason to take action, especially in this scenario, you know, that these two guys are put into. You know, and inevitably in Sean's eyes, it needs to come to that through his experience in the war, which was a great case, and arguably he was right. So, I mean, I love that we covered all aspects of that. You know, we explored everything before we actually had to engage.
And what's interesting is you brought the techniques of war from Iraq, Afghanistan, back to the United States, which is what's going to happen. And, of course, they transported it to Mexico now.
Yeah. Well, sadly, the time is over.
Oh, wow.
You know, I can't love three men equally if I don't have enough time to do it.
Well, we have time later.
Oh, I'll be here.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you, guys.